makes Memories of Nobody different is that it's in Bleach's own manga of its own timeline, because Kubo allowed Ichigo to quote the Valley of Screams, or the Kyogoku, that he has been there before and experienced that world, showcasing a flashback memory of the space that Senna had been held inside of. This leads on to the question of when, how, and for what reason did Ichigo go into this pocket dimension without us knowing in the original timeline? And the only answer that would make sense is the Memories of Nobody actually happened. He even illustrated the audience to watch the movie to understand more about the space itself within volume 69. In fiction, canon is the material accepted as officially part of the story in the fictional universe of that story. And seeing how Kubo has had a close involvement with this movie and provided sketches and concepts, we can be a little bit more open to that fact, that it is at least acknowledged by the creator, as stated within the interviews with Kubo in the Memories of Nobody color comic and Noriaki Ebe within the Memories of Nobody guide book. Memories of Nobody can be placed between chapter 196, Punch Down the Stone Circle, and chapter 197, The Approaching Danger. Around that time, Ichigo was feeling down because his hollow mask was taking over. Rukia then steps in and fixes his self-confidence, following up with Toshiro, Ikaku, etc. coming to stay in Karakura Town to defend against the upcoming Arrancar attack. Of this canonicity though is through Ichigo's surprise in the main story, as when D-Roy enters with the Arrancar. Ichigo is surprised to see Rukia had recovered her Shinigami powers, and Rukia follows through to explain why, claiming that she was able to recover quickly after staying somewhat in the Soul Society for a certain amount of time. Naturally, why would Ichigo be surprised when he's already seen her as a Shinigami in the movie? This is a theory of course, but plausible within the laws of Bleach. As we know, Yuach has explained the numerous amounts of timelines where he could see outcomes. If we use the idea of multiple timelines, because these events never happened, Ichigo has been thrown into a timeline where he can't remember, or at a point where he never saw Rukia's Shinigami form, since at the point where Rukia mended his self-confidence to the start of the Arrancar arc. It is essentially the event that never happened.